Welcome back, friends. So I'm doing a top-down analysis on AUD card, okay, centering basically on finding swing trades, okay. So starting from daily time frame, identifying my directional bias, and from what I can see, clearly this market is on a downtrend, right? From previous price, as you can see now, this was the last low, and he actually did clear a lot of zones right here. So having identified that I'm on a downtrend now, what's the next thing I'll do? Next thing I'll do is scaling down to lower time frames because I'm about to find my entry. Okay, maybe finding other further confluences and then getting particularly what I want to do in this particular trade. Okay, so having identified this now, I want to identify my key levels. Right, key level 1 should be this, but from this zone now it seems to be mitigated by this particular low. Okay, this what do they call it here, buy rejection candle. This buy rejection candle has mitigated the first area of value, which is this. So this is out of consideration. I'm no longer looking at it as something I am considering to be a key level because it has been mitigated. So the next key level that I'm looking at now is that buy rejection candle, leaving in a doji candle right here. So I'm just going to be taking this as the next what do they call it, area of value. All right, so let me go down to 24-hour time frame, a 4-hour time frame, sorry, 4-hour time frame. And as you can see from the 4-hour time frame, it clearly aligns to what we identified in the daily time frame. But in this case now, I would want to refine this entry. Already I found what I need. I found my directional bias and I found my area value. What I'm just looking for now is entries. Okay, so I would want to refine this to this zone now. Okay, so from here I've gotten the minimal stop loss, the minimal entry I can get on a 4-hour time frame. Furthermore, I would want to still look further into a little more lower time frames. Okay, little more lower time frames. Everything happening here is none of my concern here because I'm not after scalp trades or counter trading right now. What I am after is a swing trade. Just find your entry, then enter, and then furthermore from here down to this last low now, which is my ERL, my external range liquidity. From there down to this last low now, everything that happens inside, I'll basically just scale in. Okay, basically just scalp trade into it and then maybe counter trade also into this little moves. Alright, so having identified my entry now on 4 hours, I want to still go down on maybe 2 hours or 1 hour, identifying further entries or just basically just scaling or refining my entry. So looking at it now, I don't think there is much I can change from here. I can just reduce this to this last bullish candle right here. Okay, I just reduce it to that place, but there is not much I can do for this particular setup. Gotten the minimal I can get, then I'll basically set my entry at the 50% zone. As you already know, my signature move, setting my entry at the 50% and then the stop loss slightly above that high. Then take profit at the external range liquidity. That's the last low, the swing leg. Alright, so this will be my external range liquidity. Okay, how many RR trade is this? This should be a 26 RR trade. Okay, let's make it 27 RR. Alright, so this is a swing trade, and I actually did not take this entry earlier, but then I took the entry from here, this zone right here. I took my entry from this zone right here because I was waiting for confirmation. I didn't really know if the market has actually reversed or not, so I was waiting to see a confirmation. so that I can then confirm that I am into this trade fully. So from this area now where I took my entry down to the last, I still left my stop loss slightly above. That's the truth of the matter. So from this area now down to the last, it's 12 hour trade basically. All right, so I'm actually on this trade, and I'm looking to still scale in further and add more positions to the swing leg I'm holding currently from this zone now. Okay, in order to find an entry on the swing leg, I'll just analyze this zone now to see where exactly I can hop in into this trade from here. So this should be the last low that is identified or that I can see right here. And then what I'll be looking for now is mitigations. This first zone has been mitigated right here. Okay, but this one right here now is not been mitigated. Zero value has not been mitigated, but by it has a liquidity zone, which is an inducement. Has a liquidity zone. So what I'm actually looking at now is after the market has actually come to this zone now and it was not able to break here, there are two things that is in mind. First, it's either swing failure, or if it doesn't break above here, basically if it doesn't break above here, then basically are still in a downtrend. Okay, so what I'm actually looking at particularly here is this move now, buy into this zone, probably just clear liquidity slightly and then it drop down. That is exactly what I am looking at this particular entry. Okay, so if I am correct, if the market actually does what I'm seeing or what I am reacting, what I'm reacting from the structure is giving me, then I should be taking my entry from 50% zone, stop loss slightly above because it's a sell trade, it's a downtrend. Then take profits, maybe take profits one should be here because I actually want to add to this position. So let's just say I take this as take profits one, then I take the external range or the swing leg, which is right here, as TP2. Okay, so I have this as my TP1. Here's TP1. Then I have this as TP2. Then much more lower, as in a much more lower leg, I can still have this as TP3. Because of course I'm just adding to my swing position. It's not like I'm close. I'm taking a scalp trade and that will be it. So this trade will actually still be on. Alright, so then eventually I will then target the last low, which is here. So I have 4 take profits at this particular zone. Maybe I'm just taking partial profit as it goes so that I wouldn't lose out entirely on this particular trade in case of any reversals. Alright, so I think this is exactly how I would stage or how I stage my swing trades. Alright, so once again, we've come to the end. It has been educative. Do well to like, subscribe, and do us a favor of sharing these videos so that it can get to as many people as possible. Number one, educating them on forex trading, which is the main solution for this channel. And then number two, helping us reach as many people as possible. Thank you very, very much and see you in the next. Ciao.